Good morning, my good people. What's going on? It's your boy Jay. We back at it again. We're gonna talk a little bit about last week's last week route. I worked 4 days. Um, Normally I've been working five. My days off, but last week my partner was on vacation, so I asked management if it's possible I can go out with just me and a trainee to make extra money because they're gonna pay me instead of paying me team weight in miles. They pay me single man weight in miles, even though I had an extra person with me. But he's new. He's going through training. It's this is fourth week. Well, this week will be his fifth week because normally they give you 4 weeks when you're a helper, and then they put you out there. When I started, it gave you 2 weeks and that's it. But I told the training manager that he needs a little more, needs to improve a little more. I need to make sure that he knows how to do paperwork, at least how to open and close stores and stuff like that, and getting ready to get a delivery process set up for him and his partner to make the delivery. So we worked all week by ourselves, just me and him. As a trainer, you have to be mindful and wise that when you training, you're not gonna always get home early. So if you and your partner work together and y'all normally make it back in 8 hours, when you training somebody, depending on if that individual has experience or not, you might make it back in 8 hours, or you might make it back a couple minutes before your 14 runs out. You might make it, if you're used to getting back before the sun comes up every morning. When you have a trainee, most likely you're gonna get back when the sun is up, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 in the morning. If you're a good trainer, especially if somebody has no experience. So the gentleman I'm working with, my trainee, he has no experience, no food service, no delivery experience, nothing. He's a driver helper. So put that in your mind. He's coming out here brand new. So it's your job to train him the best. Don't just get the training pay and just throw him out there to the wolves, because at the end of the day, if he holds someone up or he fails, it's gonna fall on you. It's gonna make you look bad. Like, dude, oh man, he don't know this, he don't know that, he don't know this. So I take my time. The first couple of weeks, like you said, he was sluggish. I always tell people, get enough rest, bring food, water, healthy food, healthy snacks. Because if you're not used to working overnight, eating a lot of sugar and junk, you're gonna crash. So this week, last week he got to see what it feels like to be on the truck with just you and your partner. And Friday we had 14 stops, 1,390 pieces, 166 miles. He was gassed out because not only were we heavy, but the load wasn't good at all. On his side, my side, the load wasn't good. Each and every stop we're breaking down and separating 2 to 3 stops at a time. Yep. I mean, we're breaking it down almost to the very bottom of the pallet. Load wasn't good. As a trainer, you have to keep your composure, not let it bother you. You don't want to crash out or go crazy in front of the trainee, because he's gonna be like, whew, I don't know if I want to do this. Then he might quit. You keep your composure. you go through the night. That shows the trainee that, man, okay, well, this might just be a one-off or one-off over just one night or whatnot, because he's keeping his composure. He's still working throughout the night, not complaining, throwing cases, kicking, screaming, hollering, calling transportation, dispatch. No, he just going with the flow. So I did all night. I knew we were going to get back late. Trailer wasn't good. But I had to do what I had to do. Kept my composure. Broke down the pallets. They broke it down. Show him how to, still got to show him how to separate and everything. I told him to watch, get repetition, get repetitive or whatnot. Like I said, it's been 4 weeks. And like I said, some people grasp in 2 weeks. This individual might take him 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 8 weeks to really get it. I don't expect for you to get on a truck and run down the ramp and run the store, run back inside. But I do expect for you to have some pep in your step. When you taking your time going down the ramp, because you're new to it, once you hit that pavement where it's open, I need you to pick up them feet. Pick them legs up. Pick them feet up. Hey, brisk walk. When you get inside the store, as you unscooping, just don't unscoop and then not hold the top of the product and then unscoop. You unscooping and now the product just falls over and you just walk away and leave it like that. We have to understand that even though the case is not damaged, you have to understand that presentation goes a long way. Customer coming the next morning, you see their cases all tumbled like dominoes, all on the ground. Yeah, it might just be a little paper or napkins. But what the customer going to do? They're going to call in and say it's damaged. They're going to take pictures. Now it's going to get back to you from the manager. Manager going to maybe hit you with a bonus if you get a bonus. Lose your bonus, safety bonus. Get written up. I mean, the customer going to get a credit. So you got to be smart when you're out here. And that's why I keep telling him over and over and over. My biggest thing is I have high expectations for him because he's the same age I am. I think he's like 42, 43. He's a driver helper. He wants to get his license. But like I always tell people, when they start here, where I work at Sigma, it's a dog world. When you get the license and you're not a good driver, no one's going to want to work with you. So being that nobody's going to work with you, you ain't going to make no money. Until you get your seniority up, or you get your own route, and then you just have to, somebody that's at the very bottom going to jump on your route. So now both of y'all no good. Now both of y'all running out of hours every day. So, to my individuals, please, when you're in training, you might be new to this game. As you get to the bottom of the pavement from the coming down the ramp, pick up your feet. Brisk walk. I didn't say run. Brisk walk. Get in that store, unscoop, and go. I've been telling this guy, it's been 4 weeks. I'm telling him the same thing. He has made some improvement. The paperwork is coming along, getting better. He's checking the keys because he texted me on Friday and said, hey, I'm missing the key. I'm about to go in the office and to the clerk and let her know. So he's doing that part. And he's working better. His stacks are getting better because the first 3 weeks, he was only taking 3 cases at a time, 4 cases. We're talking about average box. Stack them straight all the way up and then run it in. And I'm like, nah, man, this ain't gonna cut it. I'm not saying you gotta go heavy, but you gotta try to put on more cases, especially when the cases are 20 and 30 pounds a piece. So, a recap of for the week of my partner being on vacation and me working with the trainee wasn't so bad. He worked. That's all I can ask. He didn't disappear going to the bathroom like I've had some trainees do that. I mean, I only out of the 4 days we worked, I can count on one hand how many times he went to the bathroom, which was kind of crazy because he was eating and drinking water and stuff. But he kept working, he kept pushing, so I can respect that. Everything else will just have to come over time. This week, it'll give him an extra week. I asked for one more week with him just to make sure before I sign off on him. But it wasn't so bad. Yes, I was getting home late, getting back, between 6:30 and 7:30 in the morning. But I rather get back that late and help him with building his stacks and breaking down pallets and watching him than to work with someone else on the truck, and I can't critique him on getting better when I see that he's making a bad stack because who I'm working with, they just ready to go. So that's why I decided to go like that. And my partner was like, "Man, you sure, man? Man, y'all gonna run out of hours." No, dog. That's one thing. We're not gonna run out of hours. I know how to turn it up. You know what I'm saying? I go in that 10th gear, and we're gonna make it back like on Friday. Friday I had to go in the 10th gear, and it's not because of him. The load wasn't good, especially on his side. And when I was doing the cooler, the load wasn't good. We're missing product. We're digging for stuff. So the load wasn't good. He was doing the best he can do. I couldn't do nothing but applaud him, man. We made it through. We made it back with 5 minutes left on the clock, but we made it back. So that's all I can do, man. Don't be so easily, fellas and ladies, if you are a trainer, don't be so easy to give up on your trainee. Seriously. There's an older black guy, you know what I'm saying, that had a rough life because he was talking about it, he was telling me. But he's trying to change his life around. And the worst thing you want to do is just, give up on him. Go tell the manager, tell your supervisor, hey man, just let him go, man. Tell him that this ain't for him. No, man. No. You got to give him a chance. He has improved. Just don't give up on him. So, like I said, that was a recap of working a week with my trainee only. It's a little rough. Like I said, I'm faster than him, of course. So I'm doing a lot of the work, but he's working on his compartment. He's doing stuff. So it is what it is. But I'm also critiquing him on his stacks, how to build better stack and how to take in more product at the time, and how to build up his endurance. So it was a good week. Would I do it again? Yeah, I'll do it again anytime with any trainee. It could be his first day. It could be his 160 day. I don't care. Everybody trains different. I give people benefit down. So like I say, man, hope everybody have a blessed Sunday. If you're off tomorrow, Labor Day, have a blessed Labor Day. Be safe. And like I say, keep your head up. And if you are a trainer, hey, go light on people. All right? Peace.